still going on. I thought they were gonna finish up yesterday. They did not. When I got home, I noticed everything was kind of half finished, and I was like, So they're back here tomorrow, or today, and they're still working on the doors, but I was woken up by like banging and bashing because I got here fairly early today. But it's fine. I needed to get up early because I'm working on this project. It is functional, so like cool. I just need to finish it because it's due today. I don't know what else it needs, but like it's working, I guess. Good morning, by the way. I have a couple things to get done today. Today's gonna be a fairly, not necessarily busy day, but like there's a lot to do. One of them being this project, and then I have an appointment in about an hour and a half. Yeah, I have an appointment in about an hour and a half. I've got a lot of money to spend today. You'll see why probably soon. And MJ and I might go out later. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, lots to do. This is my iPhone 13. It is product red, and it has served me for basically the entire time I've had it since 2021. We've gone through many countries, we've gone to many places, and I've had many phone calls and abilities because of this phone. I've had a lot of opportunities because of it. But that day is now over. The red era is now over because we are officially in the orange era. This is my iPhone 17 Pro. Cool. I know there was like a crazy amount of whiplash between the clip where I was talking about the phone and then the very next one, but MJ's brother's birthday is on Tuesday, so they went to celebrate his birthday today at Chuck E. Cheese. And that is my first time at a Chuck E. Cheese in like well over a decade. Wow, that place is I remember that place being more fun as a child, but it's probably because I was a child. But you know, I really wasn't that crazy about Chuck E. Cheese as a child. I was very I don't know, I went there a couple times, had a good time, and then I left. That's kind of it. Anyway, we obviously left. MJ actually has a work event to be at in technically like 15 minutes, but she had to pick up some stuff at the office because they're doing some sort of raffle, so she had to go pick up what the prize is going to be, and then we're going to go back to my house, she's going to get in her car, she's going to go, and then I'm going to go home and go back to work. Goodness, that was a mouthful. But yeah, so it's going to be a lot of sitting around for the rest of the day because I have that assignment that I have to finish, and once that's to a point where I feel good about, I will turn that in, and then we'll just keep on rocking. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. There's always a change of plans, isn't there? There's she forgot some stuff over at the storage unit that she needed for today, and I said that I would just go and grab it. So it's a short detour, but still a detour. I feel like it's more of a surprise whenever things do go the way they were originally planned for us. But it's fine, it keeps life interesting, it keeps the vlog interesting. Been home for a little bit, just kind of working on this stuff. But it's around 8:15 now, so MJ's done with her event. So we're gonna go over to the gym because we need to do that more. And yeah, and then kind of end off the day after that. At least that's what I'm assuming the plan is. I knocked off the little plastic piece. There you go. Well, I turned it in. Barely, but I turned it in. I got to finish up that assignment. And by finish up, I mean it wasn't finished. like I said, I took too many, or if you've been watching, I keep saying I took too many rest days, personal days, instead of like hunkering down and working, and I paid the price for it because I needed this much functionality and I was only able to get this much out, and I'm not gonna get a good grade on it. I'm not gonna get a good grade on it, which sucks because that's gonna kind of jeopardize the rest of the semester for me. But I think there's gonna be enough assignments going forward that I can maybe afford this one being really low. I just have to make sure that I'm really on top of things for the next ones to come. That's gonna be really important. That's gonna be really important. The rest of the night now is going to be dedicated to showering and getting ready for the day tomorrow. I have about a 13-hour day tomorrow. I'm at school at 9 and I get out of, which means I need to be up at like 7, and then I get out of work closer to 8:30. So by the time I get home, it's probably gonna be closer to 9 o'clock, and then gym. So it's gonna be a very, very long day tomorrow, so I'm gonna just get in the shower so I don't have to do that in the morning and just head off to bed. I spent the day setting up the new phone, and it's been pretty good so far. It's been working incredibly well. It's super duper snappy. It's running iOS 26. I was able to put all of my, not all of them, but I'm starting to put the apps that I need back on there, and apps that I wanted to have but never had the space for. I'm starting to put those on there. I'm really starting to make this phone my own. And MJ and the guy at the Verizon store they were laughing at me because I was joking, or I wasn't joking. I told them that I don't transfer anything over. When I go from one phone to another, I don't transfer anything but my contacts, because when I get a new phone, I want it to be a new phone. So once he transferred the service onto this one, I said I just need my contacts, which I do that by myself, and he did it. But like, I was like, I don't need you to do that if you didn't want to. But he transferred the contacts over, and I was like, all right, we're good. He's like, you don't want your pictures? Nope. What about your messages? Nope. I want nothing. I want this phone to be as free as possible of everything else. There are iCloud pictures that transfer over from like old, iCloud saves from old phones and stuff, and I wish those things wouldn't even transfer over, but they do, and I can't really stop them. So yeah, that's just how I choose to do my phones, because I want as much storage as possible, and there's a bunch of like nonsense on the old phone that I don't need on the new phone, if that makes sense. And because of that, I'm like, just don't transfer anything. Just give me my contacts and I'll put the apps I want back on, and I can take new photos. I don't trade in my phones. You can see the old red one, it's on the desk right there. I still have it. If I need that photo, I can just go get it. Like it's such a non-issue to me. So yeah, brand new phone, and I'm loving it so far. So there you go. This is my iPhone 17. That's probably gonna be the title. Or I should say, like, I finally got the iPhone 17. There it is. There's the title. Alright, I'm gonna head off to bed. I'm probably gonna finish finish adding things to this maybe as I fall asleep. Or maybe I won't, I don't know. You might notice that it's still naked, and that's because I went to go get a case and realized I forgot to grab the Best Buy credit card, so I didn't get a case or a screen protector, because I don't make purchases at Best Buy without the Best Buy credit card, because points, like, that's just giving away free money. And I found one on Amazon I actually really like, but one of my other credit cards has 5% back on Amazon, and I found that same case on Amazon. So I'm gonna wait for October, because that's when that starts. That's when the 5% starts, to buy that case. Look, I do a lot of money, credit card math. yeah, whatever. So naked phone for the time being. I've been rambling. I need to get in the shower. Thank you so much for watching. Let's meet back tomorrow for something different. Good night. Let me just cut myself off before I keep talking. Oh my goodness.